Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's been a while. I don't think it's really been a while since I've been on here, actually. It's been a while since I've used my model, though. But we are going to be jumping into Beastro. This is a cozy culinary adventure style RPG. It's basically a roguelite. And I'm actually really, really excited to play it because my husband played it and it looked up right up his alley, but I wanted to try it because it definitely looks like something I would play personally. So we're going to jump in. We're going to start with a new game, of course. And as always, do let me know if anything is too quiet or not loud enough, and I will adjust that for you guys, okay?
It was like any other morning. I set out across the wilds, guarding the lands, spirits, and creatures. It was quiet, peaceful. It was just me and my thoughts. My regrets, really. 200 years ago, I failed at the one thing I was supposed to do. Protect the denizens of my world. I knew there was nothing I could do to change the past. But I promised myself I would never let it happen again. A flash of light rippled across the sky, just like it had all those years ago. I rushed through the wilds, chasing the light, chasing who would have done this. I knew I had to close the remnant before the invaders could pass through, but I was too late. Ravenous creatures from Luinos, our sister realm, were already crossing into our home. Suddenly, I was knocked from the sky. I could feel my flame fading, and so I ran. I ran away to the one place where I thought the monsters couldn't reach.
This has a really cool story with it, honestly. I do like it.
But as soon as I crossed the wall, I collapsed.
Oh, its name is Flambe. Are you the one that found me? Shifting ground. So this is chapter 1, obviously. Until I regained my strength, I thought I would spend some time here and heal. You can stay as long as you need, but we have work to do. So I don't know if he's like a fox or if he's like a lynx, but his name is Panko. Panko. Like Panko breadcrumbs? That's what I'm thinking. Panko breadcrumbs. Also, give me 1 sec. I feel like... Alright. I don't... Okay. We should be good. Work, are you not worried about the remnant? The remnant, you say? What do you want me to do? I'm a chef, not a caretaker. I'm sure they'll get it locked soon. This is what they've been preparing for. Right. Do you think they expect me to be out there? Everyone assumes you're dead. Until last night, no one had seen you since, well... Aren't you too young to know about that? I am as young as I feel. The wiping out of an entire flavor, chef, remember, not having spicy around is pretty obvious. You did what you had to do to save everyone else. That's true, though. That's true. Besides, if you go back out there, I don't think you're coming back. Just come with me, we'll run through the chores, and then we can meet up with Travers and open the restaurant. Give it a day or two, we'll get you ready to battle. Crowing sound? Now, like, I'm not saying that's an interesting sound. It sounds like a rooster. The Delishkins are up. Time to get going. Okay. They were working with here. Alright, I did adjust. There's one thing I did not adjust. Hang on. If I'm into full screen. There we go. There we go. There we go. I could see my screen tear. There we go. That's so much better. Okay. Head to the garden. First off, I would like to really look around. See, he doesn't have a tail. So is he a lynx and just the tail's like really short and you can't really tell? Like, a good question. I don't have any money. What's this? Locals don't love being spooked by the eyes peeking out from the ground. This thing has eyes? Sweet. Alright, let's go to the garden. Let's see how everyone is doing this morning. Give me a second. Alright, let me see something. Okay. I think that's better. Okay. We're gonna resume. Alright, let's check out. Let's see, gather. I'm gonna gather this guy. A Delishkin's favorite treat and a great way to catch fish. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, he loves it. Okay, wait, hang on, wait. If we throw this, what does it do? Is he gonna give me an egg? He did it! He gave me an egg! A versatile umami ingredient used in dishes across Soligo. I'm gonna grab this. I mean, we're gonna need as many of these guys as we can get because, let me tell you why. Because we're gonna need eggs. So we're gonna need these Delishkins to crap out some eggs. What is this? Protein provided by Delishkins. A new day, new legs. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, okay, so I'm a cat. I'm a cat-like creatures. I don't like water, apparently. Okay. Now, we come over here. Let's gather. A leafy blend of greens and veggies, a pack of healthy punch. Okay. Let's water these. So when I say this is like a roguelike, it very much is like a roguelite, which means it's got like card battling mechanics. So we'll get to that point. Let's do some wheat or rice. Here we go. Here, let's... I haven't fed this one over here yet. Let us... Here, eat that. Eat that, and then give me what I request, which is an egg that comes from you. Yes! We got another one. Thank you very much. Alright, we got 2 of them. We need to find... Feed cow leaves. Oh, this guy. Oh, you. You're not a normal cow. Look at you. You're so pretty. Oh, look. Oh, don't be scared. Hang on. Would you like some leaves? Will you eat those leaves? What will you give me? What will you give me? He didn't give me anything, but he liked them, I think. What happens if I pet him? Oh. Oh my god. He likes it. Oh, that was adorable. He liked it. Oh, hang on one moment, you guys. Alright, let's talk to him. Or so. Morning, Painco. I've got Trevor's delivery order ready for today. I haven't seen him yet, so do you mind taking it to the restaurant? It's a great mix of staples. I even took a nibble to test the quality, and my stomach has been rumbling ever since. Well, why did you eat it? Thanks, Orso. I'll get this to him so we can prep for the day. A chewy grain that offers a lightly sweet base. Kyo? Cow? I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm probably butchering it. But so it says when played as an enhancer on a winning trick, do +1 bonus attack. Okay, well that's pretty cool. So let's go to the restaurant. Let's talk to you real quick. Good morning. How's the catch today? Laga. Fantastic. There are a few pockets of fish out there today. You should gather up some grubs and try your luck at the pier. I'd love to see some fish on the menu soon. Ocean to oven. Well, we do know now that we do need to... So, not only do you go and, like, collect ingredients just from, like, around here, but you also have to fish for your ingredients as well. Which, you know, for my husband, he loves fishing in games because, you know, when the weather's bad out here, like, we can't go fishing like we want to. Granted, we just go over to his parents and go fishing because they have a big pond, like, in their backyard, like, down a hill and stuff, so it's super nice as well. So we don't have to really go and get our fishing license. We could just get to go fish wherever, you know, out that way. But we haven't been this year. The weather has not been very nice. It's been storming, I think, yesterday from like 6 in the morning to like noon. We ended up getting like 6 inches of rain yesterday between because it rained for like 6 hours. It's crazy, but I'm hoping now it's just kind of cool. It's like only 70 degrees. It's breezy out, so it's super nice out. It's not too hot. We'll see what happens, what's happening around town. You can't be worried about what happens outside the wall. Okay. So can't be too worried about what is outside the wall. Do I have... Do I have a way of fishing? Like, do I have a fishing pole on my own, or do I just go and, like... I didn't want to throw that. Do I just go and, like, over here and fish? You gave me a grub. Alright. I think we can just fish. So we need to press space to cast, A and D to rotate, R to zoom. Okay. Press space right after a fish bites. Okay. That's the most easiest fishing mechanic ever. Let's see. We got some more grubs, so, you know, let's just go ahead and we'll get some fish. Grab some ingredients. I think it'll be fine, you know. A crablamo. There we go. Really like this. Let's grab this. I got another one. Okay. Well, okay. We can... Let's go back. So this card has a 20% chance of being destroyed when played. Okay. So now that we did that, we can go back to our restaurant. Let's go back. Let's see what's going on in here. Hey Travers, I got the delivery from Orso. It's not usually this chard, right? Travers? Travers? I don't think he's here. I don't think so either. Lasagna, what? Go lay down, it's not time. He's here. He's always here. We were supposed to cook mushrooms today. He loves mushrooms. You still have mushrooms in Palo Pori? Everything seems so different now. Oh no, he lives outside the wall and brings them back. Lasagna, go lay down somewhere. Outside the wall, the wall that's protecting all of you from the wilds and the monsters? It's never mattered before. He's always here and then you show up and now he's not in this place. Well, look at it. I have to find him. Are you just going to leave things like this? I'll deal with that later. I gotta talk to both. Okay. So, is this like a raccoon or is this like a fox? I'm not sure if this is like a fox or a raccoon. But it seems like it probably maybe would be. Speak with Bull at the gate. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the gate. What's this? I got more leaves that we can feed to the cow-like creature. Lasagna. What? What? Go to bed. You're perfectly fine. I'm gonna gather this. Is there anything over here? I don't see anything over here. What's this? It turns to the page of the most recent entries. Okay. Oh, he's so cute. Well, have you seen Travers today? I don't believe so. Can't say that I have, but he never enters through this door. I've been guarding this spot ever since my little pads could lift that lock bar. Not a soul has ever entered through this door. Yep, no one has come through that door. Penko, who is this? Oh, she's... Flambe. Wait, really? Oh, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I just assumed you were dead. I almost was. Penko found me last night and it's helped me to regain my strength. I apologize for sneaking in, but things got a bit dire when the remnant opened up in the marshlands. You're safe here, Flambe. We built this wall to protect us from everything out there. Unlocked, remnant or not, this door is staying shut. My friends are going to be protected. I can keep an eye on things from here. I hope so. And seeing as we have you, the actual guardian of Solido here in town, I'm sure we'll be fine. Yeah, right. I'm sure I'll heal up quick too. Exactly, and in the meantime, traditions are traditions and you will still need to sign the guest log. I'll make sure to do so today. Wonderful. Penko, should I be worried about Travers? I'm not sure. I'm going to go check his secret entrance. I'll let you know if he comes this way. I'll keep things locked down as always. Look for any clues. Where's the secret entrance at? Oh wait, we should grab these. Well, honestly though, the game, very, very beautiful. I really do like it a lot. It's a very beautiful game so far. Here. Or don't take it. Jesus. Here. Here. Hang on. Here. There you go. Eat that. I don't think they're hungry. I think they've already had enough. Okay, where am I going? I'm going up here. I gotta wait till night to catch a hoopfish. Ooh, what's this? When played as an enhancer on a winning trick, add a +1 shield to the Caretaker. Nice. Okay. It's such a big game. Hiding spot? This is how Travers usually comes into town, but when he left, I stacked those rocks on top and now they're here. Why do you stack the rocks? I'm curious. Travers says it's so we know if the boulder has moved, he must have come back at some point and then left again. That must be why the kitchen is a mess. He's probably getting stuff to fix it and was in a rush. Do you want to go out there and see if we can find him? I'm not made for that. Palapori is a town of artisans. We were left behind because we're not built for fighting. I'd probably just die. That's a sad way to look at it. So, what do you want to do? The town still has to eat and I need to think, so I guess we just get on with it and I'll figure something out. What about the broken oven? Let's see if Thea has some parts. Okay. Oh look, she's like right here. Thea. Well, hello, chef. What can I help you with? We haven't seen Travers today, have you? Not today, but I don't usually see him until the evenings. Is something wrong? She's a bird. Not sure if something is wrong, but things definitely aren't right. The restaurant is in shambles and Travers is nowhere to be found. I think maybe it caught on fire. The oven is broken and everything is a bit burned. That is concerning. Well, I don't have any oven bits at the moment, but I have been dabbling with the idea of expanding my wares. I would no longer be constrained by the whims of the wilds and what washes ashore. I can smith the objects of my own imagination and maybe even yours if you happen to find some inspiration. Yes, I think I could fix the oven, but I will need some iron ore, and I just don't have any right now. But there's no ore in Palopori. That could be a problem. Well, I'll try to sort an alternate solution, but if for some reason you get some ore, I'll have the plan unlocked in my shop. And I'm sure much like the ore, Travers will show up soon. Yeah, he's probably still getting some marsh rooms. It doesn't usually take this long, but that's likely it. Exactly, the oven could have had an ember still in it that exploded or sent smoke everywhere. Yeah, you're right. We just have to get on with the day. Okay. So I need that. Okay. Should go clean things up. We've never missed a service, and even with the broken oven, we still have folks to feed. Okay. Okay. So we need to clean the restaurant, and then, you know, as we explore, we'll get the ore that we need to get the fix the oven. That's the big thing, is fixing the oven too. So let's go clean up. Alright. I'm gonna clean up a bunch of stuff. I don't think I have enough. I don't know which one I like more. I'll put that there. There we go. So a lot of this is going to be about like making the restaurant look better. Yep. We'll have to definitely get some more stuff. So let's open this. What shall we put on the menu? Let's see. What exactly do we have? So we don't have this mystery ingredient, but we have like a rice bowl that we could do. I mean, this is simple. We could possibly do that, and we could do that. So we'll put those out. Oh look, we got people coming in. So we gotta prepare the meals. So there's like, okay, so with this, there's like little mini games that you have to do to make the food. So this is something that's up my alley. Okay. Okay. I really like that. I love that. Tilt the pan to avoid burning ingredients on the hot red bubbles. Oh no. I didn't get 100 XP. That's okay. All because of that one. Shoot ingredients at the flaming pots for maximizing points. Okay. Miss. Nice. Okay, that one bounced right off. That was great. That actually was not too bad. Okay, this person would like this. Here you go. And this person would like cloudberry jam toast. Here you go. Nice. So how well did we do? We got 1 chef point. Chopping was 100 XP, which was fantastic. Sauteing 89, so we could do better. And boiling was only 50. So, I mean, we could do better on all those. But that's actually really cool. So this is what smells so good. Can I take a seat anywhere? Quiet. We'll get something in you soon. Is this Travers? There you are. It smells amazing in here. Not like home, but whatever you're cooking seems great. Who are you? Oh, right. You don't get many outsiders here. We've never gotten an outsider here. Well, I guess until last night. I'm Oishi and Umami Denizen. One under Caretakers, I left our haven back in Portobello to fight the monsters near and protect the umami spirits of the marshlands. So what brought you here to Palopori? I was out in the marshlands and needed a break. I saw your big gate and remembered there was supposed to be a town just on the other side. That lovely guard let me in when I told her I needed a snack. Oh, we needed a snack. She said this restaurant had the best food in all of Solido. I could use some nourishment before I head back out into the wilds. We're going back out there? Of course. I believe there are some spinoots native to the region nearby. I need to make sure they're okay, and if I take down a monster or two, that will keep them and the spirits safe. Seems like a good plan. I think I can help you out. Any request? I saw some delishkins on my way over here. I would love an egg in my meal. I also have like some flavors more than others. I always feel more energized if a meal matches my palate. I could figure something out. So, to help him prepare for his venture as chef, you will assemble that meal for him. The recipe base and ingredients you use will add to his deck of cards and provide the abilities he'll have for his venture. You'll select a recipe base as the foundation of the meal. Ooh, excuse me. The recipe bases have their own fixed placement on the board, flavor, profile, and set of cards associated with them. Start by selecting the rice bowl. Okay, great. Now that you have a recipe base, it's time to add ingredients and make it your own. So this is where the cards for the ingredients that you get, because we're going to witness the roguelite card battle after this, I believe. Select an empty square on the missing place board to open the ingredients list. Where's my... There we go. This is the ingredient list where you can select an ingredient from your inventory to place on the board. Here you can learn about the ingredient you have selected. Okay, so obviously you see the mixed veggies, and it has like the attack and stuff as well. Each ingredient has a flavor type, flavor weight, and card value. Some even have special effects. Every ingredient you put in your meal adds a card to your deck. Try selecting an umami delishkin egg and placing it next to the mixed vegetables. Great. Now that you've placed an ingredient, you can see how it affects the flavor profile here. Caretaker's palette shows the amount of each flavor they want in their meal, indicated by a target range. For each flavor within its target range, the caretaker will gain a bonus of +5 stamina for their venture. This is also where an ingredient's flavor weight comes into play. The stronger the weight, the more it will increase that flavor in the meal. Keep an eye on the flavor palette to see how much an ingredient changes the flavor profile. Above the flavor palette is a caretaker-specific craving. Oshi wants a delishkin egg, which you've already given him, so he now has a gold star. Fulfilling a caretaker's craving will help you build your relationship with them. A good relationship will unlock perks to help in combat. Place one more ingredient for this meal. Select another empty square to open the ingredients list. Give Oshi a sour card by selecting cow milk. And... so... This is the flavor wheel. It shows the relationship between all the flavors in our world, okay? Some flavors enhance one another, increasing their weight, while others balance one another, decreasing their weight. The umami delishkin egg balances the bitter mixed vegetables, while the sour cow milk enhances the umami delishkin egg. Flavor relationship goes both ways. For example, sour enhances umami, and umami enhances sour. These relationships affect the overall flavor profile of the meal. Maybe you need to lower the bitter flavor profile to match the target range. Try placing a bitter ingredient next to an umami ingredient to lower both their weights. So this is Caretaker's deck. this deck will be used in combat and is assembled from the choices you've made for your recipe base and ingredients, but we'll dive more into this later. Let's start. Let's serve Oishi, this delicious meal. Okay. We'll give this to him. So now that we learned that, that's gonna help us and stuff. Oh, look at the cutscene. It looks so yummy. Look at the cutscene. Did he like it? Oh, he liked it. I'll follow him. You always know what I want. So, okay. So we gave him 60 health and 3 attack. Like, I think 3 attack point. How's it going today? Okay, so our next thing is we have to talk to Flambe in the tree. Where's Flambe? Oh! It goes. Aw. Well, I'm hoping it's not a bad day. It's going pretty well, actually. It's nice and breezy outside. Lasagna. Lay down. You're fine. And Lasagna is out here. Ready to close the restaurant for the evening? Yes. Just lay down. It's not time. You overslept this morning. You're not going to believe what happened. Like, I knew I felt weird after your cooking, but I didn't know how weird. Here, I'll give you pets. Okay. I feel like I did something wrong. It's a good thing, I think. Well, I don't know, but it's a thing. So what happened? I have to show you. I put something together with the help of Thea and Gia. Meet me at the tea house when you're ready. There's a tea house too? Oh, wait! Now that it's nighttime, Night Blossom. Each time this card is added to your hand, a random value between 1 to 5 is assigned. Okay. Now that it's nighttime, we have to go catch a hoopfish. We gotta go do this real quick. Hang on. I don't have grubs. I need grow grubs? Glow grubs, not grub glows. There they are. Hang on. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. How could I possibly want to use these guys as bait? There we go. Okay. Oh, wait. Hang on. Let's fish, and we're going to turn it this way, and we're going to cast it out this way. And we wait. There we go. What is this? We got a hoop fish. We got a new record. It was like 984 grams. Hey. We'll throw this out. Let's see what other ones we can get. We got another one, and it was the same. Nope, this one was smaller, I think. Yep, this one was smaller. We can escape. Would played as an enhancer on a winning trick. Do +1 bonus. Okay. I need grubs. Yep. Glow grubs. The only thing I wish I could do is I do wish that I could jump. But I can't jump. Let's grab this. I want to grab all of them. Just because I can. On trick win, the caretaker will take -2 less damage from attacks for 3 turns. That'd be a good card to have. I got hiccups. Talk to Oshi about the venture. Repair. Okay, we don't have the ore to repair the oven yet, so I think that's where we have to use the cards. I believe so. So yes, I know it's like a lot of talking and stuff with this game at first, but I promise from what I watched Dustin playing, it does get better. Over here? Alright, I'm coming over here. Isn't this amazing? We built a puppet theater. I mean, it is pretty fun. Who's in there? We'll talk about that later. I need to show you what happened today in the wilds. Here it goes. So this is how the card battle mechanic stuff is. It's like a old-timey puppet show. So I went back into the marshlands just as I had planned, but my stomach was dancing and twisting. I wasn't sick, but something was off. I did my best to ignore the rumbles. So this is the card mechanic. It's telling you a story. It's really awesome. It only took a few steps before I realized my tracks were not alone. Something has trudged through this mud before me, something I had never seen or read about. And when I looked up to see what was ahead, a plant approached me. I reached out, but it did not seem friendly. My stomach lurched as the rumble grew stronger, and then I could feel it. The flavor magic was within me, giving me power. So I listened to my stomach, and suddenly I had channeled the magic of the flavor spirits to fight off this little tooth planter. So this is the mechanic. This is the mechanic, you guys, that makes it a roguelike, and it's really good. The meal you cooked for your caretaker has set them up for their battle, influencing their cards, stamina, and abilities. Your goal is to defeat monsters to earn new ingredients to help the caretakers venture farther into the wilds. Beastro's combat takes place over a number of rounds. Each round, the monster will play its card first. The monster's cards will set the flavor type of the round, also known as leading the trick in card games. Your goal is to match the monster's flavor and outscore them. We'll go over this in more detail now. This minion means business. It played a Umami 2 card. The key pieces of information on the card are the value indicated by the number at the bottom. So obviously the 2 is a value. The flavor indicated by the color of the card and the symbol on the bottom left. So that'd be the flavor. Ingredients rewarded as loot if the trick is 1 are displayed in the top center. And the balancing flavor icon is shown in the top right, which we will learn more about later. Now that the monster has set the flavor for the round, let's see what we can do about it. As mentioned before, the main goal is to match the flavor played with a higher value number. Playing a card with the incorrect flavor will result in an automatic loss. There is one exception to this rule, which we will explore later. Taking a look at your hand, you have just the thing for this minion, an Umami 4. Select a Umami 4 from your hand to place it in the staging area. Okay, that should do it. Now that you've selected a card, a few pieces of information on the screen will tell you how the round will play out. Since you are winning the trick, the monster will show a shield on their card, indicating they are blocking. The monster card also lowered in height, showing that your card is winning. That brings us to card comparison for damage. Okay. The cards being played are compared against one another. Your higher value card in Umami 4 is beating the lower value Umami 2. That means you'll hit for 2 damage from your card's magic. 4 minus 2 equals 2. Oshi's base attack value of +3 indicated by the number on the sword is also added to the value. So a grand total of 5 damage is being shown on the minion. Now it's time to lock in your turn. Press play to commit to this attack and hit the minion. Both monsters and caretakers have stamina. When a monster stamina reaches 0, you've won. When your caretaker's stamina reaches 0, the venture ends and you will lose a percentage of your loot. Monsters also have a base attack. If they win the trick, the same card comparison as before plays out, and the caretaker takes damage. Now that you have the basics, finish this minion off. Hit him. Yes. It seemed the minion would set the flavor, magic, and the value I'd need to overcome. If my flavor magic matched the monsters and had a higher value, I'd attack. If my magic was weaker, I would be attacked. However, as long as I matched the flavor, I could block some of the damage of the attack. Let's see what else this flavor magic can do. This is a... this minion seems to be up to something. It played a bitter 2 card. Lucky for you, just like at buys in place, flavors in combat can be balanced and enhanced. In this case, you'll be balancing the monster's flavor card. On a monster's card, the balancing flavor icon is shown in the top right. Bitter is balanced by umami, and you have plenty of umami cards. You can also see which cards will balance the monster's card by looking at your hand. Your balanced cards will be jumping with magical power. See, that, I think that is really cool. You can also access the flavor wheel in combat to review how flavors balance and enhance one another. This time, instead of matching the monster's flavor, we'll play its balancing flavor. Let's balance the bitter 2 card by playing Unami 4. When a monster's card is balanced, its value is cut in half. In this case, it cuts the bitter 2 down to a bitter 1, leading to greater damage. Just like Mise in Place, the relationship goes both ways in Unami. Umami card balances a bitter card, and a bitter card balances an Umami. However, you don't have to worry about your cards getting balanced since monsters lead the rounds. Only their cards can be balanced in combat. Now play your Umami 4 and finish this fight. Okay, the monster sets the flavor of the fight, and it's up to me to pick a card that matches or balances the monster's flavor. If my magic is stronger, I attack. So I will look for one of those 2 flavors in my hand each time I encounter a battle. Balancing a monster's magic cuts their value in half, giving me a great advantage. Oh, another one. Equal value to the highest value card in your deck. However, you can tackle this problem by enhancing your card. Start by playing Umami 4. The bottom left corner of a Caretakers card shows the enhancing flavor, following the same rules as Mise in Place. Enhancing goes both ways. In this case, Umami is enhanced by Sour, and Sour is enhanced by Umami. Enhancing combines the values of the 2 played cards, helping you outscore the big cards played by more powerful monsters. After you play your main card, you will have a chance to enhance it. Cards that can enhance the main card will bounce with excitement, and don't forget you can view the flavor wheel at any time. Now, enhance. Nice. Look at that. And now we go forward until we basically lose. And then I found what I've been looking for. Spinoot tails. I knew they were out here somewhere, but usually the Spinoots are in the same place as where they drop their tails. But I didn't see any around. I decided to grab the tail to investigate. There we go. Yeah, see, it's like another minigame. Yes. Oh no, this is very dry. They're distressed. They'll head to the wettest area they can find. Okay, water. Where would they go? The streaming kelp trees. That's would be the safest and wettest place to hide. Okay. So far, like, I know roguelite card battlers are not my style of game, but I'm actually really liking this, and it's actually really cool. There's more to it than just, than just a card battle. And then I saw some weeds dancing through the mud. They were traveling in packs now. Okay, let's see. Look out, 2 minions. What? You will play 1 card to fight both monsters, as you can only cast 1 spell per round. Your card will play against each monster independently. It will fight against the nearest monster first and the farthest monster second. With 2 monsters, there will be some rounds where you'll be able to attack both monsters with 1 card, and there will be others where it will be impossible to beat both with 1 card. In those instances, you must decide which monster to take damage from. You can beat both by playing a high-value Umami card. And there we go. Nice. We did it. I bet I can balance one monster's magic and match the others. You can view your cards at any time here. You'll see the remaining cards in your deck, your discard pile, and the loot you have won so far. If you don't have the cards you need in your hand, you can always use fill hand to draw back up to 5 cards or discard to get a whole new hand. Just be careful, refreshing a Caretaker's magic is tiring. Refilling costs -1 stamina while discarding costs 2. That's everything you need to know about combat for now. It may feel like a lot to learn, but you'll get the hang of it after a few battles. Now finish this fight. Here we go. One of them's dead. I just need to focus on how I can be stronger than my enemy. Using the balancing flavor to the monster's magic will help me cut their value in half. I can also improve my primary flavor by playing in its enhancing flavor alongside it, boosting the value of my own magic. When faced with 2 different flavors from the monsters, I will need to pick my battles, so they say... Okay, what's here? And soon enough, I found Flambe's rest stop and the pyre she would sleep in during her journeys. I figured if it was a good place for her to rest, it would be one for me too. I lit her pyre and set up my tent. I would be able to start my next venture from here as I explored the marshlands. I tried to sleep, but I was much too excited. So much had changed. I rushed back to Palapori and, well, here we are. A successful venture complete and new ingredient to try. With the pyre now lit, I could start my journeys from here in the future. Nice! So we found minion meat and spinuit greens, so we can continue. And we found a camp, obviously. So that's where we'll, that's where we'll be able to start back at on when we go back. Still can't believe it, Chef. I've eaten hundreds of meals in my lifetime and I've never had magic like that. What are you putting in your food? I can't tell you. It's a secret ingredient and you'll never know. I didn't really do anything, Travers, and I haven't done before. I suppose I made a special meal for you, but I didn't do anything different. I just cooked it up over our fire. About that, your fire seemed a bit, well, flambe-like. Oh, it's okay, Pinko. Oshi, good to probably meet you. I must apologize for not introducing myself earlier. You're alive? I thought it was you back at the restaurant, but I wasn't quite sure. But then when I had all this flavor magic, I just knew. You're not mad? We all make hard choices. Something brought us both here. It seems like we're to work together. Maybe you're not ready to go back out there, but I am, and it seems like you can send your magic with me. Oh, I brought you back some of those minions I fought. Even if they're monsters, we shouldn't let them go to waste. I mean, food is food. And if you're hungry, I mean, anything can be food. I think I need to rethink that comment, actually. I can't help but wonder what they taste like. Do you think I'd get some kind of new magic? They seem to be able to grow. So maybe I can too. That's a great idea. The monsters seem to be gaining magic from the flavor spirits they're consuming. Maybe we can channel that magic into you through our cooking. Let's head to the restaurant before bed. We need to study how to cook with Pinion before we can add these tails to a dish. I'm going to hang out here for a minute and try to figure out where I'm going to rest tonight, but Bull said she'd help me find a place to sleep. See you tomorrow, little chef. So we got Spinute Greens on Trick Wind. Attack value is converted to healing. This ingredient requires studying. Okay. So let us go back. Try sauteing minion meat in the kitchen. Let's try this real quick. I'm gonna try cooking this here. Okay. Tilt the pan to avoid burning ingredients on the hot red bubbles, of course. Oh no! I kind of burnt one already. I didn't mean to burn the burned one. That wort minion is a bit chewy, but it has some really nice umami flavor, kind of like a meaty mushroom with some herbs already built in. I could probably make a new recipe base out of this for OC. I should write up a new recipe card. How to use minion meat. Mini monster ingredients will require panko to study how to use them by practicing their technique. Each time you successfully learn how to cook a new ingredient, you'll earn Chef XP. You also gain Chef XP by completing quests, building relationships, and serving patrons, and more. As you earn Chef XP, you will unlock Chef Points, which are used to unlock new recipes for panko. You've now earned your first Chef Point. Use the recipe box in the restaurant to spend it. Each round, this card remains in your hand. Its value increases by +1, maximum value of 9. That's a good card, I think. Travers always told me to put any new recipe ideas in here. I never felt ready before, but sauteing with that minion meat gave me an idea. Okay, so the recipe box is where Panko learns new recipe bases for caretakers and patrons, patron mills to serve. There you go, Pyrexian. That's not bad. Serve to the townsfolk. The box will be open when you have a chef point ready to use. Look at that. Look at that, Phyrexian. You're so smart. Recipe bases allow Panko to start the mise en place board with a new configuration. Bases are paired with starting cards and have a square icon. Look for bases that build toward the decks and abilities you want. Many bases have effects they unlock. Patron mills will help Panko to earn more money and help unlock future upgrades. Look for round icons and those that unlock appeal and customers. Okay, so we could do this one. So there's mixed veggies, peak leek, and cloudberry. This one is raw rice. I kind of want to do this one. The deck gameplay makes me think of Slay the Spire. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's going for. Is that. But this game is like, it's an adventure. It's like a cozy culinary one. But it also, you can fish, you can gather your ingredients, and you can cook. And it's got little mini games. Like, if you're cooking something, you have to chop up stuff or you have to saute stuff. So it's like got little games in it inside of a game. And I do like games like that because they're so nice. And they just really work for me. Minion meat rice bowl. That's what we just got. It's on Game Pass, by the way. You can get it on Game Pass. I mean, it's also pretty cheap on Steam, but I got it on Game Pass because I didn't want to have to buy another game. So we have to go to bed. I wonder where our house is. Why? What's up? Should get some rest. Why? Did you not see all the games that they were releasing? They're releasing a lot of games. You mean all of this on your own? It's so impressive. Why, thank you. I really do feel as if I come into my own here. So I had this idea. As I keep venturing deeper into the wilds, I'm not sure if I'll always have the stamina to reach a camp. I need a way to ask for help. Like, they're completely shutting it down, or they're just removing it off Game Pass? I've never heard of that game. But I know you're, like, really excited for Senua. You can't, I don't, like, I wouldn't cancel it, you know? Especially if Senua is coming to Game Pass. Shutting down the developers. Well, I don't know, you kind of have to think about it too, like, how many, like, do they have enough people playing it on Game Pass to keep it, you know, to where they don't shut it down? You know, it's also, you gotta think about that too. But I get why you would be frustrated with Xbox. Yes, some kind of call so we know you need to pick up, and then one of us crows could come scoop you up in our strong talons and carry you back here like a baby. Oh, that's kind of cute. Exactly. What you need is a call bell. You know what? Give me 1 second. You get it? Instead of it being a cowbell, it's a call bell. I thought it was funny. Taha, it is done. Such a great idea deserves to be brought to life. Please take this with you on your next venture, and if you want to leave, just give it a ring. Ooh, I love it. I'm gonna tuck this right in by the softest moss to keep it safe. Many thanks. I'll be in the garden if you need me. Alright, I still can't believe it. We gave Oshi some of my magic through my flame and your food. I knew this little flambe was always so important. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. You don't seem excited. It's just, like, everything is changing. I was happy being a sous chef. I can't speak, I'm sorry. Now Travers is gone, a random caretaker showed up, I had to cook minion meat, whatever that is, and, like, everything is just, it's not the same. Wait, did Oshi move into my garden? That wasn't there before? No, I gotta talk to him. Okay. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. Let's water this. Let's grab this, and let's water this. There we go. Eat this. Give me an egg. There we go. Thank you. Oh, let me pet you too. Yeah, I mean, like, but the thing is though, like, if you cancel Game Pass, are you gonna get it again just for Senua's? Or are you just not gonna, just not in general gonna do it, and are you just gonna buy the game flat out? Morning, Chef. I hope you don't mind, but I set up a little animal study zone in the garden. It makes me feel at home. Speaking of home, the rest stop I found yesterday will be our new camp. I'll start today's venture from there so I can explore more of the marshlands. Buy it flat out. Okay. Okay. What if it... I mean, I know most games now are being like $70. Are you going to spend the $70 on it? So it seems like you're here for the long haul. Absolutely. I'm a caretaker and this problem has not been taken care of. So back out I go today. Also, this rock desk I brought is really heavy and I don't want to move it again. Yeah, I mean, Fable's releasing in February next year, so it's coming to Game Pass, so I think we're just gonna save us $70. I think we're just gonna get it on Game Pass. I think Animo... Animo is supposed to release, I think, this year. I think they're releasing it sometime in the next couple months, and I'm gonna be investing a lot of time into that because I'm so excited for it. And it's coming to Xbox. It's gonna be free to play. So I think me and Dustin we're gonna jump into that together. Right. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Totally get it. You were well chosen as a caretaker. You're welcome to use my rest stops to set up camps all throughout the wilds. There should be another out there that will unlock the deeper regions of the marshlands. Wonderful. We can set up a camp at each rest stop we find. I'll be on the lookout for that one. And while I know we need to deal with the remnant, I need to find the spinoots. In this region, we have to protect our native creatures if we hope to keep the flavor spirits happy and healthy. We should be able to give them a safe hideaway here in Palapori. I just have to find them and talk to them. I'll see you later at the restaurant. I already know what I want to. Some of that minion we got yesterday, we shouldn't let it go to waste. Okay, every day in Palapori has 3 phases. Prep, morning, restaurant open afternoon, and venture recap night. The dial in the top left will show you which phase you're in and what's next. Each morning you can prepare for your day and your dishes, and your diners. Visit your garden to tend to your plants and creatures. Take a moment to check in with the townsfolk to see if you can buy new equipment or decorations for your garden and the restaurant to unlock useful bonuses and upgrades. You can prep as much as you want to. If you only want a specific ingredient, you can focus on that and ignore the rest. Every day, a caretaker will make a reservation at the restaurant to prepare for their venture. Oshi has made a reservation for today. As you progress, you'll unlock additional caretakers. If you like someone else to go on the venture that night, you can talk to another caretaker and change the reservation. When you're ready to open for the day, head into the restaurant and set the menu. Once you've fed your caretaker and closed the restaurant, you'll be in the night phase of the game. The caretaker you fed will be waiting for you at the tea house to tell you their tale. Note, if you see the tea icon on a quest, that means this objective must be completed during the venture. After you've helped the caretaker with their venture and completed your chosen nighttime activities, it's time for bed. A moon will appear over the teacup in the dial, letting you know it's time for bed. You can take your time going to bed and take care of anything you want in town first. Return to Penko's house near the garden to go to bed and start the next day. Well, while we are at it, let us... Here you go. Oh, he's so happy. Oh. So happy. Grub? Would you like grub? Yep, there you go. Get the grub. Give me another egg, please. Thank you. Alright, we'll do this day. Let's see. We should probably talk to everybody too. I'm so excited. A new resident means new inventory. The crows and I even struck up a deal. They go back and collect things that get dropped in the wilds, and I get new exciting things to sell. But we have to clear out this inventory to have space for new items. So you're having a sale. Of course not. Oh, I thought he was having a sale. It's time for businesses to grow and I need investment. So if you start buying some goods, like that mystery seed over there, I'll be able to start expanding my wares. But I can't replace what's in there until that sells. And if you need space for this seed, either swap something you're growing or talk to Thea. She and Gia have combined their artistic endeavors to prepare new garden beds for you. Oh. What's this? I want that. Let's see. I see you two are one with the tides. Have you ever wondered what's in those school of fish before you toss your bait out there? Of course you have. Let me tell you a secret. I know what's out there. Every day I prepare a daily report of what's in those schools. And since you've proven you're quite the angler, the first report is on me. If you head back to the pier day or night today, you'll be able to see what you can catch. But for any future report, it'll cost 50 Solaria. May the bite be good and your cast be true. What's this? I'd say let's go fish for a second. Grab some more leaves. Also grab this. Let's grab some fish. Alright, I miss. I'm just in there. Yes, there we go. Shrimp. I got a shrimp. Okay. Alright. When Blade as an enhancer on a winning trait, do a +1 bonus attack. Okay, so I can't fish anymore. Let's grab this though. Grubs. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some stuff and then... Because Lasagna's staring at me, so I think she's gotta go OUT. But, let us do a few things real quick. Right, let's see. So let's go up here. Let's talk to a couple people real quick. See what's going on. Hey, Pinko. Haka, so good to see you. What brings you back here? Oh, you know, this, that, and the big flash of light that burst forth from the marshlands. The feathers on the back of my neck stood up so high I looked like a rockatoo. I'm not one to ignore the signs, so I took to the skies to come back and check on my big sis. You didn't happen to catch a glimpse of Travers, did you? I didn't, but I wasn't looking either. I heard he's missing? Yeah, Oshi's gotta help look for him when he goes on his ventures. Ah yes, your mommy caretaker. Sis told me you had one in town and then she assigned me a job, so she never rests. I'm to pick up this Oshi if he ever rings a cowbell from the wilds. Oh, that's great. Are you sure you're strong enough? Of course I am. I can't believe you would ask something so offensive, and I'll even bring back as many of his findings with me as I can, though probably not everything. But speak with me later and I'll see if I can track down any dropped items in the wilds to help you out too. I should probably stretch. See you later. Okay. One more. Let's talk to this person. I want to talk to this person. Grab that. Grab this. Grab this grub. I'm gonna grab all the grubs. Let's talk to Bull. Hey Bull, what made you open the door? Aren't you supposed to keep it closed? No one had ever knocked before. Curiosity got the better of me. Wasn't sure if it was Travers, and I figured monsters probably wouldn't knock, so I took a risk. He even signed the logbook. I can't argue with her logic, and we do need the help. The other factions have likely sent out caretakers as well, so we may have more visitors. Okay, depending on who you meet, we'll just do our part to keep them fed, right, Pinko? Seems like it's the best way for us to help. Okay. I wonder, can I? Okay. It was saved 5 minutes ago. Alright. Let's do... Let's see what's up here real quick. Would you look at that? You found one of my lost pages. This one is from The History of Watching Water Boil, a personal favorite. I lost a couple more pages to the wind yesterday. Do you mind keeping an eye out as you wander about town? Sometimes it can take a day or two for them to come fluttering down from the sky and find a place to rest. Okay. Yay! Got your daily foxberry. Alright, let's see. So I grabbed all that. Let's go. Yes, lasagna, I'm going to take you. Just give me a second. Let's go see. Is there anything up? No, this is my house. Where is... I don't remember where Thea's is. Never mind, I know where Thea's is. I think. What's this? Nope, I don't know where Thea's is. Hang on. Ah, I found this guy again. Found my garden. Yeah, that's pretty much probably what's going through her head. Well, she didn't even wake me up this morning. I got up around like 9 o'clock this morning. Because Ariel wasn't even up either. She was still sleeping, so I didn't want to bother them. Lasagna was out in the living room just laying by the couch, and I took her out at 9. So I didn't figure she needed to go out like 2 hours later. Painting set. Ooh. Hanging plants. Oh, those are nice. Wait, garden. Yes. Give me that. Potted plant, lush potted plant, hanging plants. I don't have enough. Okay, what an exciting time. Yes, now I can plant that mystery seed. Yeah, she's over by the door. Every time I look over there, she's just like, she's got her ears back and she's just staring at me. So, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, there we go, plant those. I know, like, you know, it's fine. It's fine as well, like here and there and stuff, but I'm telling you right now, this dog. Also, her nails are cut too, so, but she still refuses to get up in bed. But she got up in Ariel's bed the other night. When did this get filled with water? It's always been that way. Oh, it's just, it used to be where we'd hold celebrations and mark milestones. I'd set up a big bonfire and people would toss their coins in with their wishes. Wow, it's been a while since we had something to celebrate. Yeah, I suppose so. But yeah, she got her nails done yesterday, so super happy. But she doesn't want to get up in bed. But I'm gonna buy her a dog ramp or something so she can get up in bed. Like, our bed's not even that high, but she's being very dramatic. I have one checkpoint. So this one. There's also this one. I want to look at this one real quick. Okay. We can do a salad. Nice. Okay. Okay. So, I think what I'm gonna do is, because of the dog, I think she's by the door now. She's like laying by the door. I think what I'm gonna do is I am actually going to stop here. She's a healer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, healers are like that. Yeah. So I'm actually going to stop here for today. Yep, here she comes. I'm gonna stop here today. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you head over to my YouTube and drop a like and subscribe for more content. I'm thinking about playing some more of this. It may be sporadic, I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoy your Thursday, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.